Episode 2018-0902.1. I would personally like to apologize for anything Tara may say in this recording. The sedatives we gave her have worn off and she found the red cordial, so be prepared for everything and anything.
Parties coming to you live. Parties coming to you live. Patient X95 Tronic. The big one.
Tara cannot be with us today because she has had a death in the family, so I will bring you some of the hate comments Tara has received from the pro-life cult.
Just when you thought children's education was safe. Just when you thought children's television was safe. Just when you thought it was safe to let your children go to the mall alone. You thought it was safe to let your children go on school camps. Your worst nightmare has come true. It's worse than Stranger Danger. It's Attack of the Killer Christians. Coming to a playground near you.
Rhonda Dixon at Dixontrick September 1st. More replying to at Ripterawabat when did Joy Francis at Anastasium. Thousands of people who don't believe in murdering innocent babies. It's not brainwashing, it's what separates us from barbarians. Paul Bennett at Paul Bennett 966 September 1st. More replying to at Ripterawabat when did Joy Francis at Anastasium brainwashed into murdering their children because you say they are an inconvenience to your careers, your wealth, getting sex without consequences. Fr. Frank Pavone verified account at for Frank Pavone. Follow it for Frank Pavone. More # America will never reject abortion until America sees # abortion. It is not just murder. It is the most painful torture and mutilation that is imaginable. Every year in the world there are an estimated 40 to 50 million abortions. Please share. #ProLife. Kimberly Lilly at Kimberl02172466 September 1st. More replying to at Ripterawabat Mike Carlton 01 and 4 others. 1, Murdoch Empire has paywalls everywhere and paid subscription TV. 2, Kerry Packer CH9 wiped Fairfax out and swallowed them whole. 3, Guardian paywall. Would equals no more Guardian. 4, Mike is a has-been on Twitter with no mic or paper subscribers. Vote with wallets. Murdoch wins. Again. So let's quickly address these points. Murdoch winning is nothing to celebrate. He has effective control over the Australian governments and our media. Next we are talking about the abortion debate in Queensland. What does America have to do with it? Next you continue to bring up the same pathetic excuses. Abortion allows sex without consequences. Way to bash up the females. Last I looked it took 2 people to make a baby. Why this fixation with belting up the woman? Queensland laws are behind other states. This issue has already been dealt with in other states. However, as with LGBT issues, everyone and their dog gets upset when Queensland tries to update its laws. And now let's have a critical reading of the 10 Commandments.
The 10 Commandments: You shall have no other gods but me.
I worship the god of sex, drugs, rock and roll. Oh, and I love anal sex.
You shall not make for yourself any idol, nor bow down to it or worship it.
I worship penis, vagina, money, coffee and chocolate.
You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God.
Oh fucking hell, God, what do you expect from us? Jesus Christ, give us a break.
You shall remember and keep the Sabbath day holy.
So do you mean all those Christian losers have to spend all day Sunday praying to God and having sex with priest?
Respect your father and mother.
So does that include when the parents are abusive, maybe even having sex with their own daughters, parents treating their kids worse than animals? Where is the line drawn in this respect thing?
You must not commit murder.
So the murder thing. Jesus was murdered. How many people have been murdered in religious wars? How many Christians are calling for the death sentence for gays? How many of you eat beef, sheep, pig, bacon? Those animals were murdered so you can eat them. Yes, because of you meat-eaters, innocent animals are murdered every day. Do you think those animals volunteered to have their lives ended?
You must not commit adultery.
So what do you Christians feel about Barnaby Joyce having an affair with his staff and getting her pregnant while he was still married? What does that say about this respective marriage vows while he was attacking the LGBT community over marriage equality? How many Christians have had affairs while married, and yet Christians cast judgment over the LGBT community? Last I looked, on God can judge me for my sins on Judgment Day. Christians need to go and read their Bible from cover to cover.
You must not steal.
How many events have the Christians stolen from the pagans? How many songs have you stolen and changed for your Christian audience? How many LGBT images have you stolen from the LGBT community and used to attack us?
You must not give false evidence against your neighbor.
That has not stopped Christians giving false evidence against the LGBT community. Your community has continually lied and made up facts about our community. You have called us child groomers, when in reality it is the Christian community who protects pedophile priests and have done so for hundreds of years.
You must not be envious of your neighbor's goods.
How much of the assets of the Christian church were stolen? Can the church say it has never benefited from the proceeds of crime? Given how wealthy the Christian church is, how did you amass so much wealth?
You shall not be envious of his house nor his wife, nor anything that belongs to your neighbor.
Given your war on the LGBT community and saying the Bible is specific about what it is to be a man or woman, then if we are to take your word for it, then either it is okay to have sex with your male neighbor and his kids, or do you consider his kids to be the possession of the father? And what rights does the mother have in this, as she is not even mentioned? Are you also implying that the wife is the property of the husband? If so, then good luck getting that point to a stick in 2018. It is thousands of years since those 10 commandments were wrote, and they have no legal power over non-Christians. Christians want a Christian dictatorship, and it is the duty of every non-Christian to overturn the Christian dictatorship. Next week, hear 10 defenses Christian priest pedophiles use to defend raping boys. Let's start with the child asked for, and it brings them closer to God. Tara apologizes for not being with you today. However, due to an unexpected family issue, she was unable to join us today.
Thank you for listening today, Bosun. I would like to say the Australian Labor Party, Liberal Party, National Party, Australian Conservatives, One Nation, Australian Christian Lobby, Rupert Murdoch, Pauline Hanson, The Alliance Defending Freedom, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube are fucking big rich cunts. We cannot wait to see you tumble and fall. Just tumble and fall. We just cannot wait to see you tumble and fall.
Do you need some more spice in your life? Need some more sex toys, vibrators, dildos, nipple clamps, bondage material? Then go to Tara's favourite sex store, femplay.com.au, the adult sex store run by females for females. And when you contact them, say Tara sent you.